Hello, my beautiful friends. How are we today? Oh my gosh, with everything that's been going on, um, I haven't posted in a minute. I've been trapped in this suction cup of everything that's going on in the rest of the world because I really try to stay away from it as much as I can, just because it is so negative. But what I am realizing is a lot of people are doing a lot of good out there, and they are helping to reinforce what is happening by kind of staying ahead of the game, just sending out awareness really about what is going on, not trying to fear monger and not trying to put their own spin on it. It's basic facts, like what is happening. And then of course they show, like, the people that I follow or the people that I've seen so far, they show opinion pieces, or they show much like, testimonials about how people are doing and what people are doing about it. And it's extremely negative to me, and I choose not to focus on that. But however, I have gotten to a point now where I am going to start a new project, and I kind of need to know what is happening around, you know, to, kind of see how we can all integrate everything that we are now learning, remembering, everything about the 5D. How do we go about integrating all of this into our daily lives, into our daily human lives, which have been completely, I don't know, basically forced upon us. We've been programmed. We've been told so many misconceptions, and it's all coming to a head now, and a lot more people are realizing that this is the case. And there's also the 2026 version. We now have generations of kids that have gone to public school, that have learned all the same programming, even more programming than we ever did. And I'm a Gen Xer, and they're just in it. They're saturated. They don't even remember the times, when it was, semi covered up, unless it was a conspiracy theory, and then nobody had any proof. So, and now we've got all this proof that conspiracy theories, most of them, are true in some way, shape, or form. But, how do we integrate all of this? And how do we teach generations to come all of this, so that they don't fall into the same traps that we are now trapped in, or we feel trapped in? We feel trapped in it. We are not trapped in it. And that is what I am here to voice, to tell you about, to spread awareness of. And that is, we are more than the 1%. We're the 99%. We are all human, and we all deserve to have come to earth as the light bodies that we all are and truly live. We all, 100% of us, deserve, are worthy of coming to earth and living a life, not being taught what to know, not being controlled by whoever, not falling into the trap of having to depend on everybody else for your livelihood. How do we go about teaching and integrating our own self-worth into our daily lives? What goes? What stays? Who really are you? Who have you always wanted to be? What have you always wanted to do? That's who you are. And it may seem insignificant. It may seem totally out there. But right now is the time that anything is possible. And all you have to do is be true to yourself. Participate in the things you want to participate in. Say yes to the things you want to say hell yes to. Say absolutely not to the things you want to say no to. And don't worry about the rest. Don't worry about the rest. It's not here yet. Why are you going to worry about it? Of course, we need to take care of the things we need to take care of on a daily basis. 100%. But let's start doing what we want to do. And go about doing how we want to do it. I'm here for that. I am not here for somebody to sit here and control what I can and cannot do. This is my life. And I'm going to live it. And it's going to be better than I could ever dream. It's going to be better than that. And I know this to be true. I feel it. I don't need material things to define me, to control my life, to anything. I don't need material things. Yes, there are things that make life a lot better. And I may or may not spend my money on those things. But I don't need them to truly live. And once you have all that, in my opinion, unless you are raking it in at this point, you're being controlled by all of these things you think you need. I am 100%, no, I can't say 100%. I am almost positive that the solution, at least here in the United States, is for the people, not government, fuck the government, for the people to go third world. That's where it's headed anyway. But the more people that buy into, oh, I need this 5-bedroom house in this HOA protected neighborhood, and drive my $100,000 car that won't let me drive unless my eyes are propped open and they can see my eyes at all times. I mean, does anybody else see where this is the issue? This is the problem. These are the things that are controlling what we do with our own lives. We're now trapped in the 9 to 5, even the 9 to 5 and then the 10 to 6, you know? Oh my gosh. People need 14 jobs just to keep up with shit they already own. Not to mention, you know, the stuff coming up. And oh my gosh, if something happens, where are you going to be? You know? Just let it flow. There are more options out there. There are so many more options out there. I live in a camper trailer, in a campground that I now host in. It worked. And I don't pay $50 million a month to live each month. Minimal. And then you're not giving your money to all these organizations and corporations and whoever. And then you can look to around you and you can help each other out. Become a community and help each other out. You know that brand new high chair you just bought for your brand new baby that you probably can't afford at this point? Somebody down the street probably has that same exact high chair and are looking to get rid of it for free to the right person. But we're stuck in this loop of spending and having to have what? Having to have what? If you were gone tomorrow, do you think that they bury you with any of that? Do you think any of that gets passed on to your children? Not unless it's in a will. The rest of it, goodwill. You know, which charge way too much for their stuff anyway, but is any of this hitting? Does any of this make sense? I mean, where do we go? How do we, with our remembrance and it basically our power, we are wanting our power back, and it is extremely difficult to know how to get it back when you don't know necessarily how it's distributed out there. until somebody comes along like me and says, hey, let's just go back. I just got a fully manual car. Roll down windows and everything. My son hates it. He's 9. Hates it. I am loving this thing because everything on it I can fucking figure out myself. And there's a YouTube video out there showing me how to do it. Love it. Love everything about it. Helped out another guy that needed the money. He was getting rid of his old ass car. He needed money. Okay, here you go. Now I have a car that I can fix and take from A to B. It ain't the prettiest thing, but it's going to be the cutest little thing ever on the road once I get it all cleaned up and me. That's all I ask for. Gets me and my son point A, point B. If there was an emergency, we could leave. That's all I need. I don't know. I just think that there are a lot more people out there that are thinking like this. And I think that we all need to spread the awareness, and we need to come together, and we need to start doing these things, not as a group. I mean, we don't all have to, okay, on Monday where nobody's going to work, you know? I mean, we still need to do what we need to do at this point. But how are we going to take those little steps and actually make it to where we are breaking free and we are gaining our power back? That's it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not like you're going to go, oh, she's right. I'm going to put my house up for sale and my car up for sale, and I'm going to go out and buy me an RV, and I'm going to go find me a place to live. Can you imagine if 7 billion people did that? I mean, you know, and it's specifically for you. What can you do? What situation are you in? This totally fits me. Me. But I'm here to mirror to you that it is possible. It's possible. You gotta think outside the box and think beyond what they are telling you you know. Because you know a whole lot more. And more people are realizing that they know a whole lot more. And I have spent 18 minutes on this. Oh my gosh. Should we draw a card or two? Look. Don't let your past hold you back, you guys. Everything in your reality right now is all results of your past versions of yourself. It's done. Let's create a new reality, bit by bit. Like I said, not overnight. That doesn't look like our past. Because, no. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't do it. I'm listening to them. You guys, your commitment is being tested. This is your commitment to yourself. This is your commitment to being you. To having your dream life. Are you willing? Are you willing to step out of the paradigms? That is a comfort zone. 100%. That is what we know. Or that is what they told us we know. Step out of your comfort zone. You guys, your commitment is being tested for being you. How committed are you? A time for healing. is over. You've done the healing. You were never broken to begin with, but you needed to remember that all on your own, in your own way, to bring you right here. And your healing time, your any of that is done. It is now time, it is now time for inspired action. It is now time to realize that what we are stepping into, a lot of other people are stepping into the same thing. We're all going through it. And a few more people are realizing, and a few more people, and a few more people. And then it's like, what do you do? What do you do with this great information, this awareness that you now have? What do you do with it? Let's figure it out together, you guys. I've been on this journey for a very long time. I have some ideas. A time for healing is over. You guys, hold your vision. Do you have a dream life? Do you have it up here? Can you sit back on your porch or wherever and close your eyes and see this life you want to live? Can you see it? Hold that vision while you take inspired action to get there. Doing things that you want to do. Participating in things that you want to participate in. And saying no to everything else. Everything else. It's not going to benefit you at all. To say yes just to say yes because you're a people pleaser or you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You're holding your vision. You're doing what you want to do. And you're doing what you need to do to get to your dream life. And you're being led and guided to do just that. You're being led and guided every step of the way. Those things that are pulling at you, that are like, oh, I want to try that. Oh, I want to, maybe I should go over here and do this today. Maybe, they're pulling you into situations. They're pulling you into opportunities. They're pulling you into where you need to be in divine timing. You guys, if you choose it, that's what I just heard. If you choose it, the end of a tough cycle approaches. We do not need to live in fear and worry and on this sinking ship. We can choose to make our own life raft. Wow. Okay, we can choose to make our own life raft. We help who we help along the way. People help you along the way. And you're surviving. And you're not sinking with the rest of them. You're not trapped. You're not held up by anything anymore. If you choose it. All you need to do is say, no, I don't want to participate in that anymore. Let me see what else there is. There's different options, different possibilities, different ways to do things, different things to do. I like that. When it comes down to it. You guys believe in the impossible. What's impossible is possible. It's right there in the Word. Nothing's impossible. We are limitless beings. Nothing is impossible. And it starts with you. The true, authentic you. All right, I love you. I wish you the most magical day and night there ever was. Okay. Ooh, I just flipped over. A new start is coming, you guys. I'm telling you, with each transmission, there's like these little, there's like all these light bulbs in here, right? And with each transmission, it's sorry, I keep shaking the table this is sitting on. It's like one of those little tiny light bulbs comes on, and then it's like another piece to the puzzle, and then it's like another feeling and another uplift and another upgrade and another energy spike and another and another and another. And the more that you listen to transmissions that are pro living life, pro positive, you will start attracting and thinking in those terms. The more that you dive down those rabbit holes, and believe me, I haven't been able to come on here for 2 weeks because I've been going down those rabbit holes, and I'm like, everything's wrong. And it's so scary, and it's so, and then I got to thinking, well, let's do something about that. Because we can't control anything out there. We can control this right here. You. That's what you can control. And you can control the energy that you put out there and the frequency that you put out there. You cannot control anything else. You can't control how people are going to receive it. You can't control what people are going to say about it. You can't control any of that. It does not matter what you do. You cannot control any of that. So give your power to the thing that you can control with your power. Otherwise, it's just controlling you. Call your power back. It is so much fun. It is so much fun. Do it like a witch. I did, because I am a witch. But make it fun. Call back your power and then feel it. And then take inspired action on anything it's telling you to do. Okay, I love you. I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.